Hey guys, Boltron here. There's been a lot of people complaining about the new Call of Duty game and how they can't seem to get a positive KD. So I have a few tips for you. The first tip you're gonna have from me is gonna be a little bit controversial, and a lot of you may not like it, but that is to slow down. There's a lot of reasons why I'm saying this, and I'll be getting into those reasons throughout this video. First, by slowing down, you'll get to have a lot more advantages on your side. This slower gameplay allows you to do a few things. One of those things is something I like to call area denial, or locking down lanes, or holding your angles. And this is not the same as camping in a corner, but rather it's staying in an area where you know the enemy is going to be and contesting. A great example of this is to place yourself around the B flag in domination, or take a forward position ahead of B flag a bit closer to the spawn point, or where the enemy is likely to be coming from. A quick way to know where the enemy is going to be coming from is to keep your eye on the minimap and look where your teammates are not, and that is likely where the enemy will likely be coming from. You can take a power position and pre-aim if you can. A very important reason for this tip is that ADS in this game is pretty slow. The movement is also slow compared to Warzone and Modern Warfare 2019. No more slide canceling, no more bunny hopping around the map. And don't get me wrong, there are times where you need to slide or bunny hop, like getting into cover or hopping around a corner to get a peeker's advantage, but it's still not like it was before. The time to kill is also really fast in this game, like 200 milliseconds on average. An average ADS for an assault rifle is around 240 milliseconds, so you'll likely be dead before you can get your gun up. On that note, using more attachments on your gun will likely make your ADS slower, so maybe just run 2-3 attachments. You don't want to run 4 or 5 unless you really need the attachments for like recoil control. Another reason why you want to slow down and pre-aim is because footsteps are really loud. Please don't be that guy running around like a chicken with his head cut off wearing elephant shoes, because that's a good way to die. Yeah, sure, you have dead silence, but that isn't unlocked until pretty late, and it isn't activated at all times. So if you're gonna use dead silence, know when and where to use it. And that leads me into my next tip. Use your ears. Play using a headset for better sound. And if you have to, mute other players in the lobby, unless they're making good callouts, like if you're playing in a party. Another tip I have for you today is to use score streaks instead of kill streaks. A kill counts for 125 points, and it takes the same amount of kills in points to get the same kill streak. But when running kill streaks, you'll actually earn the same kill streak faster because you can get points in many other ways. You get points for assist kills, for example stunning or flashbanging an enemy. If you land a few shots and someone else finishes them off, you get points. If you are playing domination and capping the flag, you get points. Defending the flag gives you points. In kill confirm, collecting tags gives you points. Holding the hard point gives you points. So you see, score streaks is a much better way to go in most situations. I'm going to be leaving some gameplay in the background while I give you these tips. And you'll see that in some of the gameplay, I'll be earning the chopper gunner in 6 kills instead of the normal 10 required if you're running a kill streak. So I also suggest that you always run a UAV and a counter UAV, as this also gives you points when your teammates get kills. UAVs are very powerful in this game, so I also suggest that you run a launcher and take it out as soon as the enemy calls it in. You'll get points for doing so as well. As for counter UAVs, those can be shot down by your main weapon pretty easily. And if you take out the UAVs and counter UAVs, there's no need to run ghosts or suppressor, as they won't have the information if there's no UAVs up in the air. And with that, that's gonna be it for the tips I got for you. And I hope that these tips help you get a better KD. If these tips do help, please consider liking and subscribing for more tips and tricks. And for now, I'll leave you with more gameplay to show examples of what I was talking about. Hope you enjoy.
Friendly UAV on station. Counter UAV is offline.
Securing Alpha. Securing objective Alpha.
Standing by.
Two objectives. Secure Bravo.
Requesting air support!
711. We are inbound. Our UAV is orbiting the area. We are losing Alpha.
Changing! Using drill charge! Grenade on shock stick!
Enemy UAV overhead. UAV ready for tasking.
Changing mags! Requesting recon at my location.
Copy. UAV or securing journey.
Reloading!
Counter UAV ready. Got it. Counter UAV running signal interference. Counter UAV
Shock stick
destroyed.
out!
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
Changing mags! I'm reloading! Last mag!
Enemy is taking Alpha.
Dropping
We are
ammo
taking
here!
Charlie.
Switching mags!
The enemy holds all objectives. We control Delta.
I'm
Chopper gunner
reloading.
is standing by. High alert. Securing objective, but we've lost half the
Requesting air
field.
support.
Fight back.
711 is inbound now. Engage me at this time.
Friendly UAV online. Alpha secure. We are taking Bravo. We are losing Charlie. Enemy missile up. We control all objectives. We have lost
Gassing up.
We are losing Bravo. Yes! That guy's down!
Changing max!
Enemy is securing Alpha. Friendly cruise missile deployed.
Switching max!